Good day, you beautiful people of YouTube. It's the Mad Marine, and I'm here today with you with an SLR-107FR. Now, we're going to be talking about this older import. We're going to be talking about costs. We're going to be talking about other options. We're going to be talking about opportunities and realities. We're also going to be talking about upgrading and the upgrades here that I've done today on mine. So again, SLR-107FR. The FR stands for basically folding rifle. But if you could, before we go any farther, if you could please like, share, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. YouTube doesn't like anything I do or anything anyone else does as far as 2A content creation. So a like, a thumbs up is kind of giving the middle finger to the YouTube, and I greatly appreciate it. So let's just talk about what's on the rifle real quick. I got a Zeneco comp. Now, this came with it. I did not buy it. It just came with the rifle. I do not encourage you guys to go out and buy Zeneco at this time because this thing can go for a couple $100. And then if you try to get the furniture and all the other stuff, you could easily spend like $1,000 to $1,500 on furniture. Just doesn't make sense. There's better things to spend that money on. But if you're balling, do what you want. Handguards. These are some Midwest industry handguards. I like them. They're not as much weight as I originally thought they were going to be as far as the feel. However, when I'm going on to the dust cover, holy goodness, this thing is built like a tank, and it weighs way too much. Be honest, the only reason I went with this is because of what I was trying to do. The setup, have this optic farther back. I probably could have achieved this maybe a different way, but this is what I decided to go with. I wouldn't necessarily encourage you to go with this route unless this is just something you absolutely want, because again, it is super, super heavy. Again, these handguards and the dust cover, I was able to get for right under $375 shipped to the house, so that's not bad. But it is still a lot of money, and it is U.S. parts. Ignore the Tapco mag. That's just the first mag I grabbed out of the drawer. And then we do have an ALG trigger. I believe that is a UL. And then we have a RWC pistol grip here. I do like it. It's pretty cozy and comfortable. And then we just have the standard Plum AK folding stock, which I do enjoy. And the Meprolite up top here. Again, it is heavy as well, but I really like it. I think these optics are pretty beastly. The one big thing I will kind of throw some complaints about is RPK rear sight will not work with the system, unfortunately. Will not work with the dust cover. And I wish Midwest Industries had replied to either one of my emails, but they never did. So it'll have to go with a standard AK rear sight. Not the end of the world, but again, it would have been nice if this would have rocked it. But again, not the end of the world. What else kind of things that I would kind of gripe about? Oh, yep, guess what? Can't use the cleaning rod. I was actually looking at the way this thing is installed, and I think if you were to drill out a nice big hole here and farther back here, I could probably get this cleaning rod to work. But again, this is like 300. Well, this one isn't, but basically, this is money. I don't really want to waste $200 or $160 on an experiment. So it's just no cleaning rod. I'll have to throw some type of cleaning brush or cleaning snake in this thing just because I like it. The other cool thing I do like is in this stock right here, of course, you do have cleaning gear, and then this button right here does release the stock when it is in the folded position. So unfolded, folded, we press our button right here, depress it, and voila, stock is deployed. Pretty gangster. I do like it. Let's see. Did come with Plum furniture, still got it. We'll just hang on to that. Gonna try to keep all this together. Do have a Bulgarian triangle side folding stock I was gonna put on it, and I did for a hot minute, but honestly, I just kind of like this better, so that's what I'm gonna run. But let's talk about overall cost and what I should have done. I actually had one of these things many years ago. I think, if my memory serves me correctly, I think I paid about $700. So I remember these things being about $699 years and years ago. And if you told me today I imagine you're spending anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000 for one of these things. It's a lot of money. I did not pay 1,500. I did not pay 2,000. I got a better deal than that, thankfully. So take the deals when you find them. But I would encourage you guys to buy these imported AKs while you can, because I believe at any time imports can be banned. Again, I'll go back to the thing like your mortgage, your car payment, your house payment, your grocery bill, your gas, all that stuff is always going to come due every month. So if you have the disposable income, buy a nicer AK, but don't be living out of your car because you couldn't pay the house payment because you bought an SLR-107. That's very silly to do so. So again, if you have the extra income, go ahead and pick up one of these imported AKs before you can't, and then those American AKs, they'll be around. Also, quality control on those American AKs. Not impressed with. I recently picked one of those up, and I ended up returning it, and got my money back. We're just not there yet, guys. I wish American AKs were there, but the more research I do, the more it tells me we're just not there yet. So we've covered the modifications, we've covered a little bit of history, we've covered price point, and I think that kind of concludes this video. Again, guys, I would encourage you to use your money wisely. This is predominantly just fun and hobby and enjoyment, but should you need it one day, this is definitely a quality AK you guys can use. Also, this AK will probably retain its value very well. So that should be good as well, as if you're looking for an investment. That being said, for me, my purchases are generally for enjoyment and usage, so not so much collecting. I wish you guys all the best. This is the Mad Marine signing off. Have a good one.